Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Pisces. How are you guys this week? Pisces, this can be any aspect of your life. Just take it as it resonates. If it doesn't, leave it behind for someone else. Pisces, what does Pisces need to know? Okay, I see the Emperor. Pisces, and we have 10 of Wands. This is someone with a lot of responsibilities, okay, a lot of burdens. Has to do with someone taking responsibility as well. Yeah, I see some kind of change. And then we have Justice. So, this has to do with someone being fair. Has to do with someone pulling their weight. So I do see some kind of change to how somebody may be behaving here. It's about being fair and balanced, justice. See? We have friends and family. 3 of Cups. It could be an event, an opportunity. And we have the Stars. And we have Temperance. Somebody's popular. Okay, somebody's very popular in their community. Yeah, I can see that. And we have 3 of Pentacles. And we have 4 of Cups. Yeah, so someone's failed to recognize a magical opportunity. That's there was a level. There's definitely a need for cooperation and compromise. But someone's in this. Temperance is about patience, but it's also an energy of someone who kind of pulls back and they feel something is off. See, something is lacking. Maybe someone feels someone isn't compatible or they're not their type. Okay. But I feel this energy of someone here feeling responsible for something. Now, often it's just baggage. But it looks like somebody has a lot of weight on their shoulders, a lot of responsibility. So I'm just going to leave it at that. That's what it's telling me. That's it right there. Someone with a lot of responsibilities. Yeah, so we have the World. So it has to do with change, taking responsibility. It's an energy of change. There's an energy here of that twice. So it could be somebody coming back around. We know most of you feel that. I do sometimes, but often it's just energy of abundance, okay? It has to do with change, a lot of financial growth, personal growth. So it could be someone paying off debt, okay, taking responsibility. And then we have the investment. So it has to do with someone being patient. Someone has invested in something here. They're hoping it pays off. So somebody taking responsibility for this. Yeah, we have an energy of love, investing in love, taking responsibility. This is 2 people who build each other up, 2 people who share the day-to-day life responsibilities. There's a need for some kind of change. Okay. Yeah. Looks like someone here is making a choice in love here. So this is 2 people who work together. They build each other up. They look out for each other. They support each other. They both pull their weight. Someone is looking for that. Yeah, see, this is energy of someone who's not giving. They're not reciprocating. You see? So this is an energy of somebody moving on, no longer giving to someone who doesn't pull their weight. Little Gemini energy. Yeah, someone's going to reach out. See, someone's not being fair. They're not doing things right. So it looks like, this could be a marriage already existing. But it could have to do with marriage. Someone isn't reciprocating. This is why someone is moving on. Someone's tossing breadcrumbs, being cheap, whatever the situation. Let's have a look at the Justice card. Yeah, so there's definitely an energy of someone healing. It's a relationship, marriage. It's an energy of someone clearing things out, clearing things up. I see a break. So this looks like a marriage, some kind of separation. Yeah, someone doesn't want to sacrifice. They don't want to give. So it looks like self-sabotage, which is usually what happens. This is someone who's their own worst enemy. They don't reciprocate. So because they don't want to sacrifice, you see? So I see a separation here. Yeah. But it has to do with someone cooperating and compromising. Now, it has to do with friends and family. It's in the heart of the reading. So there could be some kind of an event or someone doesn't want to sacrifice something. Maybe it's a person who's, it looks like friends or family. I don't really feel someone's making a choice in love, choosing someone else, not yet, but it really looks like someone is not wanting to sacrifice, but it's self-sabotage because they're not doing things right. They're not being fair, you see. Let's have a look at the Three of Cups. Yeah, thank you, but no thank you. See, it's someone who's failing to recognize a magical opportunity. Someone's ignoring someone. Maybe even rejecting them. I also see someone who needs a break. Someone's emotionally drained. They need a break. This is someone someone here has sacrificed a lot. They've given. See, they've given. They're emotionally drained. They're carrying the weight. They're carrying the responsibility, the workload, doing all the work, whatever it is. And the other person isn't. We have someone who's drained. And I actually feel someone here there's definitely thanks but no thanks here, because I do see someone willingly releasing and healing. Now we have someone here who's popular in their social circle, but I feel someone here who definitely feels the situation's out of reach. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we got a person here who's just drained, and I do feel a separation. And it could be because somebody doesn't want to, commit. Someone's not being fair. There we have it. See, we have somebody possibly manipulating. So there's something to do with the communication. There's a communication here where someone isn't sure. It's an energy of someone not reciprocating to someone and manipulate them because they feel someone's out of their league or the situation's out of reach. It has to do with someone reaching out. You see? Someone's ignoring someone. They keep reaching out and they're ignoring them. So it looks like a form of manipulation. Let's have a look at this Magician energy. This is someone who actually has everything they need. They have the tools, the information, they have everything they need, but they're not sharing. They're not pulling their weight. So let's have a look at the Magician. Yeah. So somebody here has to do with long-term planning, success, victory. So there is no victory. Okay. I can see it. There's no victory here. This is an energy of someone's ego getting in the way. This is also an energy of someone where the grass is greener on the other side. It's an energy of someone who could be a runner. So it doesn't have to be a married couple. It could be someone who wants marriage. They want some kind of commitment. But someone's not pulling their weight. They're not, paying their fair share, giving the other person attention. You see? Someone's giving attention to other people, though, but they're not giving attention to someone else. This is someone who's getting attention. Yeah, I feel we got a person who's manipulating their family too. Their friends here. Yeah, we have the soulmate connection. See, I feel some of you are breaking free from a situation. Yeah, someone's making up a lot of excuses, telling a story, manipulating, telling someone what they want to hear. But I feel there's someone here who's trying to explain something. Now, this is a friendship. This is two people who are supposed to be on the same page. It almost looks like for some of you, it is a separation. I mean, I can see two people separating because someone doesn't want to sacrifice, but it's self-sabotage. This person's their own worst enemy. It's a person who always makes up excuses why. Someone's ego's getting in the way too, but it's also an energy of a person who isn't having a lot of success because they manipulate. So there's been something there, maybe to do with work, responsibilities, I don't know. Someone's not taking responsibility, okay? But I feel someone's manipulating someone like they're the one doing all the work when it's actually the other person doing it. Little gaslighting, blaming. Someone's blaming someone else for exactly what they're doing. I'm not saying this is the masculine or the feminine here because I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Emperor, which is Aries, Taurus. Oh, the Emperor is someone who often, it's definitely a person who, self-made. They do very well, but it's often a person who wants everything their way. They want the other person to give. But I feel someone here is blaming somebody for exactly what they do. Yeah, gaslighting energy or just blaming. Let's have a look at the temperance. Why is temperance here? Yeah, I hope the chaos in the readings goes away. It was really good for a while. Now we're in this period of conflict and chaos, and You know, I most of the time it's fives, it's temporary. So we'll see where this goes. Let's have a look at Temperance. Yeah, it has to do with someone with Leo energy. It's a person who's feeling confident. They're pulling back and feeling confident, but something feels off. See, someone's got an ego. I feel someone's overly confident they're going to get what they want. Someone's stronger than the other person here. Yeah, I see somebody waiting, seeing the truth. See, while someone's waiting, they're seeing the truth. Waiting for news, waiting for communication, for someone to be confident. This is also an energy of someone taming the beast, teaching someone how they want to be treated. Someone's taming the beast within themselves. They're just being patient. So we have a person who's not very patient here. Okay. And I see some kind of truth, the light bulb going off, some kind of idea. Someone's manipulating here. It has to do with the Three of Pentacles. There it is. See, it has to do with justice and being fair. Someone's not being fair. Someone's pulling back, feeling something is off. It's not right. Well, it could be just someone not coming in right. I do feel there's a separation with someone who's not pulling their weight or paying their fair share of the bills. But one person's doing, they're blaming on the other person. Okay, because I do see someone emotionally drained. They're putting out more money than is coming in. Something needs to change. So it has to do with energy of movement. Someone's thinking of moving on here and no longer giving. Maybe even relocation. I don't know. Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles. We'll go back up there and look at that. It has to do with something being, this energy of being acknowledged, that somebody was successful. Someone's pride here, an ego. But I feel somebody here takes pride in something. Someone is ignoring or rejecting the fact that somebody was a good provider. They're blaming. I feel they're drawing in their family. They're manipulating people, telling them that the other person isn't pulling their weight. They're telling a story. Someone's just making up stories. But the sad thing is there's a connection between two people. This soulmate connection, a friend. Now, some of you, it's also an energy of someone who may manipulate, tell you they just want to be friends. So watch out with that friends with benefits. Somebody may have ulterior motive as well, because it has to do with someone taking advantage of someone's generosity. You see? Someone taking advantage. It's exploitation, exploiting someone's generosity. Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Somebody keeping their feelings to themselves. We got someone here who's emotionally mature. So it has to do with someone being fair. Someone's trying to be fair here. See, it has to do with the truth, speaking the truth. Someone's telling someone this other person's not speaking the truth. And I feel we have a person here, like I say, it's an energy of someone confident. When somebody's confident in their truth, you see, someone's rejecting this, ignoring someone. Someone's failing to recognize a magical opportunity. But it's all, like I say, it's often just rejection. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not interested. Someone isn't, I feel there's people involved who are failing to see. Okay? Somebody knows that someone's manipulating. And no, I'm not going to say it's the masculine doing it, because I actually feel this is the person who is pulling their weight. There's a lot of love here. This is someone who's willing to cooperate and compromise. But someone up here isn't. And that Emperor does not have to be, it's a masculine energy, but it can still be a feminine energy here. Okay, Pisces? Yeah. I just feel like we got someone here who kind of just wants things their way. They want their cake and eat it too. They want to enjoy the fruits of someone else's labor, basically. You know, someone's hard work. But, you know, the sad thing is there's love here. There's this connection, okay? Just be careful of anyone who friend zones, or they just want friends with benefits. Really watch that for some of you. It's separate side messages of someone taking advantage of your generosity. See, it has to do with someone giving someone attention. Someone's purposely not giving someone attention. So it looks like emotional manipulation, okay? Because they're trying to manipulate to get what they want. So some kind of a separation here. A little gaslighting, there's no doubt. Let's have a look at the Four of Cups. Yeah, see? Grounding, sitting down, looking at the details, weighing the pros and the cons. See, something feels off. Someone's juggling. See, they're manipulating. Someone may be juggling two people. They're manipulating here. And I actually feel we got a person who's, really drained here. Someone here has sacrificed. They've given. But somebody else doesn't want to sacrifice something. Now, I don't know if this is to do with friends or family, so I'm going to dig into that again. Then I'm going to go back up to that world with the Six of Pentacles. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Who are these people? Ooh. At a distance. People at a distance. So there's travel. They're at a distance. So other two cards. Yeah, so there's been, mind games. Someone's manipulating. Someone's lying here. They're not telling their family, their friends the truth. They're moving, relocating. So someone's manipulating. There's dishonesty and deception here. Yeah, someone's drained. They don't know what to do here. Because I do feel like someone's blaming someone for what they're doing. And I do see moving and relocating. Going to see people at a distance. Whoever they are, they're at a distance. So travel would be required. Could be somebody distancing themselves from friends or family too. If there's, or from too many people being involved. Tell me about the King of Cups. Who is this person? Yeah, somebody who puts in the work. Somebody's willing to work. It takes two. They're willing to cooperate and compromise. Like I say, it's kind and compassionate here. So we got someone looking at the details, weighing the pros and the cons. Who is this Princess of Pentacles? Oops. Yeah, somebody who's looking at this cooperation and compromise. Someone's looking at this. Has to do with a fresh new start, a new opportunity. Someone's weighing the pros and the cons if they should or shouldn't. I've got someone procrastinating, but there's something that's going back and forth between a couple people. And that has to do with someone being confidently waiting. Someone's just waiting for news, waiting for some kind of truth. Okay? I feel the truth is going to come in. The truth's going to set someone free. Someone here wants to be free too, but I feel they're manipulating. Yeah. I see this beautiful connection. I see two people. There's love. But someone here, is making up some kind of excuse. Why they're not giving someone attention. It has to do with some kind of long-term plan or a distance here. Long distance, something long distance for sure. Travel and movement. Tell me about the world. Why is this here? This is going to be a tough one. There's a lot of crazy energies out there right now. And just to let everyone know, this is going to pass. Okay, it's just temporary. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see, someone at a crossroads in their life, making a choice. Now, maybe a choice between two. Someone may be moving away from someone. Thinking of moving on and relocating. Maybe even going to see their friends and family, okay, or someone separating from friends or family and moving on. Tell me about this Prince of Cups. Yeah, someone offering one cup, keeping a lot of things to themselves. Someone's full of themselves, okay. Someone's not getting something they want. I feel this person's not going to give this other person what they want because we have both people have some water in their chart. Okay. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. There's a Sag energy, which is an energy of being free. Okay. But also has to do with long-term planning. It has to do with planning and preparing for something to be successful. Someone sees to me, it's also an energy with the Three of Pentacles here of acknowledging that someone was successful, that they were a good provider. See, someone's telling people that this person wasn't a good provider, yet it's a lie. Someone's lying to someone here. They're manipulating because this is someone who works hard. They're drained. This is someone who's been working hard. They've sacrificed. They've given up a lot of things. It's a person who's been a good provider. But for some of you, there's a person who's making up a lot of it. I feel someone here is, I'm going to be honest, there's a little narcissism here. And it doesn't necessarily feel like it's a masculine energy. Okay. Someone's full of themselves. They're keeping everything to themselves. See, and we have a person who doesn't like what they're hearing here. This is an energy of someone who's hearing something and they don't like what they hear. Doesn't mean it's good or bad. It's just an energy of a person with some air in their chart that doesn't like what they hear. Someone doesn't want to listen, or they refuse to listen, because it's about listening too. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, it's how someone conducts themselves, their behavior, their habit. They don't listen. Someone who doesn't want to listen. I'm not having it. I'm not listening. Someone's ignoring someone here. But I do feel there's someone being emotionally manipulative, and I do feel they're bringing their friends or family in it, or they're going to see them. There's some kind of deception to do with travel and movement. So we have the tradition and habit, the way someone conducts themselves. It has to do with faith. Somebody may be traveling, maybe someone wasn't faithful, or someone doesn't want to talk about it. So yeah, it's like they're keeping it to themselves. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to talk about it. So yeah. We got a crossroads, a life choice decision to do with moving and relocating. Now, for some of you, it's a person who wants to take something to the next level. Some of you have a person who's not reaching out, so you're thinking of making a choice and moving on. So you could be just distancing yourself from someone who doesn't want to sacrifice anything. See? So some kind of break. Again, it's still a break. I mean, it could be someone going on vacation, but there's some kind of manipulation about that. Sabotaging something. Tell me about sacrifice. What's going on here? Yeah, someone being sneaky. See, we got someone being really sneaky here. This person wants to build. They want to work. They've done the inner work. They want to build. This is someone who works. They're emotionally drained. They're trying to figure out how to make something work. But they're acknowledging. It's about acknowledging that somebody was successful. They were a good provider. It's like someone saying they do all the work. They do everything. They pay all the bills. The other person doesn't do anything. But it's sneaky. It's deceptive. See? Sneaky, player-like energy. So someone's figuring something out here. I actually feel the friends and family are going to start to figure this out. So yeah, I don't know what it is, whether it's someone's ego because someone's more successful. They don't like that the other person's more successful. They won't acknowledge it. So it could be that simple too, okay? Sometimes that's all it is. It's like you get a person who, suddenly is able to pay more, put more money out, maybe to pay more bills, so they do, and the other person's ego gets in the way because they can't. So, but someone's definitely sacrificed here. I can see someone has sacrificed for marriage. They're trying to do something right, but we have a person in here who's been sneaky. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. It's a person who's determined to win, even if they'll have to lie or be deceptive. It's an energy of, there's definitely, I don't think there's other people here that don't trust this. There's, like I say, the red flags are here too. So, Seven of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah, see, being sneaky with family and friends. Someone's sneaking around. Sneaky behavior. Someone's sneaking around behind someone's back, possibly not being faithful. But someone's not taking responsibility for that. It doesn't have to be cheating, but it could be. But the friends and family are there too. Like, this is the thing. Or it's just another community. Somewhere out in a social setting. Maybe even on something online here. So we have Three of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, so it has to do with emotional fulfillment. See, someone's drained. Emotionally drained. They're tired. This is someone who there's been a lot of deception. And someone who's, it could be a rejection too, where someone's just rejecting someone or ignoring them when they reach out. Someone has a choice to make here. So Seven of Swords, someone being sneaky. I don't know what that is for sure, but it's someone trying to figure something out. To do with family, friends, online. Yeah, see, there's the Six of Swords, transition. So some kind of transition here, some kind of change to do with marital status or the way someone behaves. Something changed the way someone's behaving. So someone's definitely thinking. One of you is thinking about this, whoever you are. And I do feel someone here may friend zone somebody. They just want to be friends. That's a whole nother scenario. But I feel this is someone who, some of you are going to go, thanks, but no thanks. It's not good enough. Okay. Friends with benefits. Or somebody isn't being honest that they have a connection with someone else. So it has to do with being able to count and rely on someone not being reliable here. Yeah, it's a cycle ending right there. Cycle ends. It's not going to go in someone's favor. Someone thinks it is. They're full of themselves. They feel it's going to go in their favor. You see? Deception and dishonesty doesn't always work, because that's why I feel someone can set themselves free by speaking the truth here. Okay? To do things right, to do and say the right things. Because I actually feel this is someone very kind and compassionate. Okay? Somebody who wants to work things out. They want to build. Okay? Now this could all happen when someone's at work too. I see someone just drained. They work a lot. And they're compromising. See, they're sacrificing and compromising. But the other person doesn't want to compromise in any way. They want things their way. And that's why I feel it's like this Emperor feels like a feminine energy because of this. Somebody who just wants what they want. Yeah. Tell me about that world. Yeah, someone's a little detached. So it could be a Taurus energy, someone detaching, some kind of change. So it could be a masculine energy, but because there's, only so many cards, it may come out that way. But there it is. It has to do with someone making a choice, a life path decision, or choosing between two people. Could be a life path. It doesn't have to be two people, but it could be. Yeah, someone was being sneaky. And because of it, they missed an opportunity. Yeah. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. I feel there's a couple scenarios. One of these doesn't mesh with the other. So just think about what it is here. Don't assume, especially with the faith, somebody not being faithful when they're traveling, or someone being deceptive about some kind of trip, okay, to see family and friends. It also could be someone just distancing themselves from family and friends too. Someone, maybe there is going to be a compromise where somebody here may be thinking to compromise, and maybe it's just somebody who's trying to manipulate someone into moving and relocating to where their family and friends are. And the other person may be thinking about it. I mean, it's possible, but like I say, I feel someone's blaming someone here, and maybe it has nothing to do with this. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So it's definitely a lot of focus on money. Somebody with some Taurus possibly in their chart. A lot of focus on money. So somebody's focused on the money, the work. Has to do with someone being fair. Some kind of truth about someone being just right or someone not being right. See, some of you have a choice. If you do have a choice, you may start to feel something is off. Someone here may be being a little sneaky a player. See, you might ground yourself and look at this. Could be you, okay? But it could be another person. This could be another person involved too. But I feel with the way this is coming out, it has to do with compatibility, cooperation, and compromise. It's about someone acknowledging someone's hard work. That they're willing to cooperate and compromise, that they work. You see? So whatever this is, it looks like it could work out. It looks just like two people maybe blaming each other. Maybe it has to do with each person having to take responsibility for their part in a situation. Especially with those of you who are married and in separation. Because I see a cycle ending. Some kind of change the way someone's behaving. The way they're conducting themselves is causing an end of a cycle. But this is an energy of someone who wants things to go in their favor. So they're willing to cooperate and compromise. The Emperor could be this person, I'm telling you. It's just because it's, you know, it's a masculine looking card with a, yeah, you see, but it's down here, so no, looks like it is. Someone who wants things their way, but they're not going to get their way. I can see it. Someone isn't going to get their way. But I do feel this energy of this person willing to compromise. There's love here. There's feelings. There's emotions. And someone else isn't showing their feelings. Okay? So I feel it has to do with the feelings and emotions, the hard work being acknowledged. Acknowledging someone's hard work, that they cooperated, compromised, and they put in the effort. See, it's about two people. It's about a partnership. So it's about being supportive. Somebody wasn't supportive of somebody here is what it looks like. Because it has to do with two people. This is where two people look out for each other, support each other, take care of each other through thick and thin. Now this could be a business situation as well. For some of you, there could be a work situation where someone isn't pulling their weight. Maybe there's someone who's too much focused on their love life and they're just not pulling their weight. It's definitely something to go doing with friends and family, communities, online dating for some of you. Yeah, we got a person doing some thinking here. See, someone's doing some thinking about justice and balance and being fair. This is someone trying to be fair. They're analyzing this. See, pulling back, looking at something different. Something is off. They feel something isn't right. Someone isn't being fair to somebody. So I feel this is somebody pretty smart. I know this isn't someone who's up to anything. I don't feel like this is I have to be honest. I feel it's the feminine who's being deceptive, but you can flip this because the readings are like that with the world here. You can definitely turn it around. Yeah, someone here is wise. They're keeping things to themselves. This is their inner knowing. It's like they just know something is off. This is someone who just knows something is off. Their inner wisdom is telling them. Okay, they're trusting their intuition. This is somebody very, very smart. See, this is someone who's now confident about making a decision. They're just going to wait. Okay, this is someone who's going to wait to make a decision to see what happens. They're waiting for some kind of truth. The light bulb's going off. Aha. See, where their intuition goes, okay. There could be other people here, though. I'm going to say there's a lot of energies, a lot of people here. You know, some of them are just acquaintances, friends and family. Definitely family. Okay. I do sense a lot of family energy here. What is this wisdom? Yeah. Something to do with the communication. Yeah, someone's been there, done that. They're reading between the lines. This has to do with incoming, fast-moving, multiple. See, somebody has other opportunities. Multiple opportunities. But I don't feel it so much this person. I feel it's this person thinking the other person does. Yeah, but there it is. It's an opportunity. He wants to start something here. A single person. This is somebody who's single, actually. So there are single people here. Be careful of anyone who comes towards you. They could be hiding that they're married. They may actually not be single. So watch that for some of you. Someone who may try to take advantage of your generosity, your kindness. Okay. When it's time to take it to the next level, this is somebody who will stop talking and stop reaching out because they're actually not single. So this is also an energy where someone here, once they get their freedom, once they break free and end a relationship, okay, and once they have that freedom, this is what they usually do, is then they decide they want to be single and play the field. So watch that if you're hooking up with someone who's married or says they're getting a divorce, okay? Watch out for the excuses. Some of you, it's just a person who makes excuses to do with commitment. So that's definitely coming from a masculine energy. I mean, it could be just a masculine energy. It still could be a woman. It's very possible. I mean, it's just the way it is. So let's have a look at the way and the pros and the cons about this offer and opportunity. See, should I or shouldn't I? This has to do with someone offering someone a cup. Now, you may have a person who if you're going through all this, you may have somebody here who may be wanting to reach out. They may be waiting for the right opportunity. They may reach out and ask if you're single. But be careful that somebody doesn't just want to be single and they want friends with benefits. That's a very strong energy. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's some Cancer energy here, Pisces. So this has to do with someone taking control, trying not to lose, it's a person who's logical. They're trying to, it's a head and heart decision, but it's a person who's trying to make a decision whether they should exit stage right or they should, because it is a person who's determined to have success, but they're not ruled by their emotions, which tells me an Emperor. Very logical, very strict, a lot of self-discipline. So there has something to do with a lot of discipline here. We have a person who's single enjoying the fruits of their labor. I feel someone's going to reach out to you. If you are single, this person's reaching out to you. But some of you have someone who just wants to be single. Okay? And someone may have started something when they weren't single. And then once they do become divorced, I would be very cautious of anyone who's going through a divorce or says they are, or absolutely lying and they actually are married and have no intentions of divorcing because of money, not wanting to sacrifice and lose everything they worked for. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I know people just really want the positive, but there's a lot of people. This is a weekly reading, not the singles. Okay, so there's a lot of people struggling with relationship issues. There's a lot of people who are single and don't want to be. It's all here. But I see some kind of an agreement. See, somebody doesn't want to look at agreement. They don't want to hear it. So that's what I feel. Someone is just not wanting to hear it. They're ignoring it. And that's why I mean, it doesn't have to be a feminine, but I still feel there's a feminine energy here of someone who's traveling and being kind of sneaky. And I don't know whether it's they're trying to move on and relocate, maybe for the right reasons, okay? Trying to get away kind of energy. Someone's trying to get away. But I would be cautious about someone who's not faithful. That's the only thing. Somebody here, the way they're conducting themselves, they're not faithful. But they don't want to talk about it. You see, that's what I feel. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen. I wish you guys the best here. So I do see an opportunity of somebody offering something solid. So do look out for yourself. Look out for number one. Okay, that's what it's telling you. Look out for yourself. I feel it has to do with just making sure someone's compatible. They're willing to cooperate and compromise. Okay, if this is a marriage situation, it does look like someone who's married. Or we have someone who may act like they want to be single when they don't. It's possible. But there's a lot of people here. That's why I feel family and friends, people being involved. And that's why I feel we have a person who wants to swoop in. If they find out someone's single, they're going to swoop in. So maybe someone manipulated and told somebody that they were single when they weren't. They were in transition. Okay. Maybe even traveling, visiting family, said they were single when they weren't. But then that's an energy of that person being taken advantage of by the other person is what I feel. So you guys will have to fill me in. Crazy energy this week. I feel this is going to be over soon. There is lots of positive energy with love. There is a connection, a love connection here of two people, a soulmate connection. Okay. But just watch that manifesting. Okay. Be careful of somebody who may try to manipulate. There's the star, releasing things that no longer serve. Somebody here, see, is got someone who's popular. They get a lot of attention, and that's what I feel. It's someone who likes attention. They could be just getting attention online and not acting on it too. Okay? Yeah, but I feel like it's this person here, and they don't want to talk about it. So take care. I wish you the best, Pisces. Be wise here, okay? Trust your intuition. That's yourself. Trusting your intuition, your inner knowing, where you already know everything you need to know. If something feels off, it probably is, okay? If you have these people around you, okay? whoever they are. There's a lot of people, a lot of energies here. Yeah, it's just an energy of being sensible and practical about commitment. If it's someone here who doesn't want to commit, they don't want to cooperate and compromise, and then you have someone who does. And it could have to do with just someone who's more compatible. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, or just a person who's very smart. This is someone who may be figuring this other person out too. So there's just so many people here. I readings that have a lot of energy like this, where I can't really pinpoint who's who. But one thing I can tell you for sure, this person here does not want to hear about it. They don't want to talk about it. It has something to do with not being faithful. And it's this person I feel who isn't. You see? And I feel they were traveling, going somewhere. There's definitely been sneaky and manipulative energy right here in the heart of the reading. And it's a little bit that way for everybody. But this is where it's the most powerful, right here in the heart, to do with travel. See, something ended painfully. A painful situation. But someone manipulated. I've got a person who's very emotionally drained to deal with this because there's love. It's like somebody wants to talk. Okay. And then this fresh new start, this opportunity of, maybe it is a do-over energy, but I'm not seeing, the only card of reconciliation I see is Temperance. Okay. Could have somebody who has a bit of a temper here. I don't know. But I feel it's just saying to be patient. Someone's waiting patiently. They're just going to wait patiently. They feel confident about this truth coming out. Okay? To do with marriage and commitment. Or about someone, about who did what right, etc. So take care and we'll see you soon.